Home sweet home, and how sweet it is for the Pelicans, who have won 9 of their last 10 games. Welcome back to Pelicans Live, presented by FanDuel, as we count you down to tip-off in New Orleans. Our very own Jen Hill joins us now to look at the Pelicans' recent success.
Yeah, Madison, not only are the Pelicans #1 in the Western Conference right now, they are riding a 6-game win streak. That is the longest active win streak in the NBA. Obviously, so many components have to be meshing and gelling for the Pels to be there, and one of them is certainly the play of the reserves. That is the subject of tonight's Stacking Wins report, brought to you by Stackwell Capital. When you take a look at where these reserves rank, they're 4th in the NBA when it comes to points per game, and plus-minus #1 in the entire NBA. That is some major firepower, and consider they've been doing that lately without Trey Murphy, because he's been running with the ones in the absence of Brandon Ingram. Willie Green, pregame, said he cannot say enough about the contributions of what this young second line means to the Pels' success.
Any of our guys that get an opportunity to play in the second unit, we have trust and faith in what they do, and then they put the work in. So the preparation is off the charts, and it's a credit to our coaching staff as well, keeping our guys ready. But they're a huge part of what we do, and without their contributions, we wouldn't be where we are today.
And speaking of reserves, guys, Devin Booker is not going to be able to go tonight for the Suns. He's got a strained hamstring, so it's going to be Dario Saric coming up from the Pels bench, or the Suns bench, to start for them this evening. He's got a lot to prove. Don't forget, he missed all of last season with a torn ACL, so he's going to come out ready to show people he is back in tip-top shape.
Absolutely, Jen. Thanks so much. Have a great call. Speaking of a guy who used to be a member of the Pelicans' second line, he's now stepped into a starting role. The rookie, the 19-year-old Dyson Daniels, he took on a huge challenge on Friday night, guarding the Pelicans' leading scorer, Devin Booker. He kept him from shooting 1 for 7 from the field. David, let's go inside your mind defensively, and you tell us how he did it.
Well, first of all, he's a very disciplined young defender. And a lot of times you don't get this. He doesn't go for a lot of pump fakes. He knows angles really well, and he beats guys to the spot. You see him giving him that baseline, but he doesn't bite on any of these fakes. And then he plays strong. He plays straight up vertical. Again, very disciplined young defender, which a lot of times you show a guy the ball, he's reaching, he's jumping. Dyson Daniels is ahead of the game in that.
And he had a charge as well on Friday night. How impressive is it to see a guy, a rookie, a 19-year-old, come in to the league and guard one of the best players and be able to lock him down like that?
Well, when you think about it, even going from high school to college, people are only thinking about offense.
Yeah.
They want to score. They want to be that guy. You bring a guy like this into the NBA, and he's not worried about scoring. He's worried about winning, and winning starts on the defensive side. The fact that he stays in stance, he plays physical, he's long. He's a tough matchup, even for a guy like Devin Booker, who we know can go for 30 at any time.
Yeah, and he's smart defensively, too. He rotates on the backside.
Yes,
he's been help in gaps. And I really like watching him play defense. And this Pelicans offense, a lot of times, their defense leads to their offense.
Yes.
And we saw that a lot on Friday night as well. They had 27 assists on 46 made field goals. CJ McCollum was a huge part of that. He attacks the paint, but his court awareness is so impressive to me. What did you see out of him on Friday night?
Well, certainly when they play with pace and they get in their push game, that's where things happen really good for this team. Now watch this push. They're basically back, but they're not set. So this push, while the defense isn't set, you're going to find gaps. You got Marshall in the corner. You got Dyson on the wing. Where do you go with this? Yes, I could go right to Dyson. Nope, I'm going to Dyson, now to Marshall. Easy catching shot 3. One thing this second line is doing, and players that are playing with these stars, they're staying shot ready. And that's so important. You don't want to be out there when they're creating plays and you're not shot ready, because then you're just catching and giving it back to the person who just created you a shot.
Yeah.
So I think they're great with their shot-ready mentality and ready to make plays off the dribble if they have to.
And you know, you can coach that, and they run drills and passing up the good pass for the extra pass and practice and things like that. But a lot of that, the ball movement, is just unselfish. And these guys right now, they look like they're just playing for each other. As I said, 6 players in double figures on Friday night. You can't coach that.
You can't coach that, and also the night that Jose had his career high, he had 19 in the fourth quarter. You don't get 19 in the fourth quarter if somebody gets in the way of that. It's my turn to shoot. It's my turn to make a play, and that's where they've been very good. They're sharing the basketball. They're getting it to the hot guy, and that's very important.
Their Achilles heel on Friday was something that the Pelicans have been really good at all season, defending the three, and they're second actually in the NBA on opponent 3-point field goals. They're holding teams to just shooting roughly 33% from the field. We saw on Friday, the Suns, they want to shoot the three. That's their bread and butter, right? They had 22 threes, though. How do you defend that tonight and not allow them to get hot?
This is going to be the fun part about this game, is the adjustments that these coaches have to make. Well, here's a pick and roll where they're overloading one side, right? So the bottom weak guy is the rotate guy, which is Zion. In this case, I'm sure they're going to find a way to get the rotation from the other side of the floor so Zion can stay home. And they kept running this play, and they got 3 after 3 after 3, and that's a wide open, practice 3. It's an easy shot to make. So they have to find a way to get either Trey Murphy to hand the guy off and then get the roll guy, and then Zion stays home at the corner 3. But I can't wait to see the adjustments made tonight, because that's what this basketball and kind of playoff kind of atmosphere, playing a team back-to-back, is all about.
Yep, they got to close out with high hands. They got to force them to the baseline and just try and limit them from the 3-point line. It's going to be hard. That's what this team wants to do. But if they can just limit it a little bit, the Pelicans can have much more success from defending behind the arc. We have much more to come as we count you down to tip-off. Antonio Daniels met up with Jose Alvarado for the first edition of AV's Court Vision. Stick around.
Pelicans Live on Bally Sports is presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more. Oshner, official healthcare provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. And Smoothie King, rule the day.
Tonight on CW33. The very best in North Texas high school football. Welcome to CW33 High School Football Showdown.
Nor wind, nor rain, nor hail even could keep us from the CW33 High School Football Showdown from the Collins Athletic Complex in Denton. It's the Colony Cougars and the Denton Ryan Raiders. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. About 45 minutes overdue. Alongside Chris Mykowski, I'm Doug Anderson. And Chris, we certainly had to wait through some storms, some big weather events, but excited to get this game underway. A key district matchup in 3-5 AD1.
Well, the Colony has played a very tough schedule. Now they feel this could be a signature win to prove that they belong among the contenders. And, of course, Ryan is Ryan. They're always at the top.
They certainly are, and we'll show you one of their top players in just a moment. But first, let's look at the Colony. And they are a young team, but with some very, very good young talent, including wide receiver Xavier Green.
4 touchdown catches in 4 games for him. Green skipped a season of football so he could concentrate on basketball, where he's already fielding big-time offers, including one from Texas A&M. But now he's also getting plenty of attention from coaches on the gridiron.
Excellent performer on the field, and we look forward to watching him tonight. On the other side, we've got another receiver to keep an eye on tonight. That's Braden Mussett, recently offered by the University of North Texas.
He is a big play waiting to happen. Mussett can make great grabs, run the ball in elite fashion, and return punts. Tremendous athlete and a really good leader for this Raider team.
So we'll see if Ryan can hold on to that home field advantage as the Colony comes to town. Kickoff is just moments away here on CW33.
We got a wonderful evening tonight as the Texas Legends and Rio Grande Valley Vipers get set to square off here in Frisco. Alongside DJ Draper, Jared Sandler, we're happy to be with you. Thanksgiving was yesterday. It's time to get back on the courts, and the Legends are doing just that, coming off a thrilling comeback victory on Tuesday. But it's a new team, a new test, and Darius Days is a part of the test here tonight.
Really good competitor, Jared. Great at getting the offensive board and really, really tough to guard.
All right, now for the Legends, Jaden Hardy had a 30-plus point game on Tuesday. He scored at least 20 in every game he's played with the Legends. And just in general, he's what you'd expect from a guy who is down on assignment from the Mavericks.
Yeah, he's a young prospect for the Mavs, and it's looking really good for him. A really good player off the pick and roll. And I expect to see him get some good buckets tonight.
He's just 20 years old, so just water for Jaden yesterday at his Thanksgiving meal. We got the Legends and the Vipers. We're super pumped for some Texas Legends basketball here in Frisco tonight. Welcome inside the Comerica Center. The Legends and the Vipers getting set to go. The first of 2 games in 2 nights between these two teams. Take a look at the Choctaw Casino starting lineups. You heard DJ talk about Darius Days. Well, Ty Washington on assignment from the Houston Rockets, a part of the mix for the Vipers here tonight. And hey, there's a familiar name. Willie Cauley-Stein, former Dallas Maverick, is starting for the Vipers, and he will tip things off against Mo Gee and the Texas Legends, with Jaden Hardy back in the starting lineup tonight. He came off the bench Tuesday, but he is in there fresh off his second career 30-point game. As we are underway, the Legends control the tip, and the 2 stars from Tuesday are the first 2 to touch it, McKinley Wright and Jaden Hardy. And just like that, Wright finds Hardy for the first points of the game.
It's a good back cut by Hardy to get him going early. Great pass by McKinley Wright.
No, Wright really is this team's primary distributor. In a lot of ways, it might feel like he's their only distributor. Legends average just around 20 assists per game, and McKinley Wright makes up about half of that production. As we see Dorsey with a steal, jumping the passing lane. It was a quiet night for Dorsey on Tuesday. One of the top 3-point shooters in the league. Hardy cut off nicely by King. Wright, 3-ball from the corner.
It's a good play by a smaller guard, sizing up the bigger defender Days and letting one fly. It's good to see him go down early.
Here's Lewis King, guarded by Hardy. Oh, nice move. Steps through, unable to finish, but second effort goes, and that was something that really gave the Legends problems on Tuesday.
There you go. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 1, take 1.
Every bit of this chance to the back post.
No good, but I. Oh, 2. Can you 2? Ready 2, take 2. Ready 3, take 3. 2. Can you whip over to the left where you've got a player down? Ready 2, take 2. 3, can you see if anybody's coming on to help him out?
32 seconds left in a scoreless draw and a corner kick coming.
Again? Ready A? Roll A.
My guess is they're going to have to.
2, stay with them. 3, go to their coach. God, hard. Ready B? Roll B. Jay-Z, can you get the away coach?
As he and Zarnik ended up in a pile first.
Stand by 2.
Oh, it's his own player's foot.
And
yes.
Out 2.
Okay, and then you see JP Jordan.
Ready 3.
I think that's correct.
Take 3.
Correct. So Zarnik and Hagen collided. Both of them hit the deck, but on the way down, Hagen also got hit.
Ready 2. Take 2.
Jordan, which normally might not do that.
3, get set on the box. You're going to have a corner kick.
But JP Jordan was slammed into him.
Ready 3. Take 3. 2, go to the corner kicker.
Set piece for UNCG with 32
Ready 2,
seconds
take 2.
remaining. Can Cole
Ready
Johnson
1.
and the SMU
And
defense
take 1.
make this stand up? The serve into the 6. Nice play by Djordjevic.
All right, guys, we're not going to have an interview after this, so there will be no break. We'll just get live shots until we're ready for the rollout.
Here's the secondary chance, and it's going to need
Throw in. Still on 1.
With 15 seconds left.
Ready 2, take 2.
10 seconds now.
What are they doing?
And
3, go to the ready 1, take 1. Never mind. All right. Ready 3, and take 3. Ready 2, take 2. 1, ready 1, take 1.
Kevin Hudson and Chris Rich, who scheduled this one before the year.
Jay-Z, find the away goalie for me, please. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 3, take 3.
You are thrilled with the way your team played.
Ready 1, take 1. Ready 2, take 2.
As we said,
1, find someone else.
About the entertainment factor, this was the best 0-0 game I've seen in a
Ready
long
1.
time. Highly entertaining.
Ready 3.
Fiercely
Take 3.
between two outstanding squads. They both have a lot to be proud of.
Ready 1.
Gotta agree with you.
Take 1.
The favorites.
Ready A.
The Southern Conference and
Bugs out. Ready A and roll A.
one of the favorites in the AAC.
You got your end of game start. You can animate through them.
John Little giving the final score one more
It's,
time.
all right, well, it's in CG2. All right, go to your closed copy.
All games airing on the ESPN network, so streaming live and archived on the ESPN.
You got one more?
This has been a presentation of the American Athletic Conference and
Ready, capper?
ESPN.
Capping.
4, 3, 2, 1,
All right, cameras, we are clear. Thank you very much. Listen for breakdown.
No harm, no foul there. And up tempo, no timeouts. Gain of 10 on first down with a pass to Mason Easley.
Hey, not enough has been said about Braden Hernandez coming in, kind of writing things and kind of settling things down, making big-time throws.
Hernandez, open receiver, McGrath. He's got it. 40-yard line. Out of bounds at the 35, a 43-yard gain.
Mistake by the defense. You have the lead. You cannot afford to play man-to-man press like you were doing in the first half of the game. These receivers have been able to get by you the entire game. You don't want to play Russian roulette at this moment in the game because at one time, some point in time in this game, they are going to connect, and they did there. Bad call there defensively.
1:16 on the clock. First down for the Lions. Hernandez has time, delivers. It's caught by Easley.
That's the best pass of the game right there.
And Mason Easley takes it out of bounds at the 13-yard line for a 24-yard pickup.
Best throw of the game, any quarterback. I'm telling you right there, because the receiver's running a corner route, and that safety is over the top, and the corner's just kind of hanging around. That pass can only be in one spot. Hernandez throwing an absolute dime.
That was a terrific throw. That was a big-time throw. 3 receivers on the left. Hernandez going up top to the right for Braylon Evans. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So now I'm getting my quarterbacks here if I can. I'm telling you, hey, don't forget the middle of the field. Keep the check down alive, because if we can get this pass off to Airy in the middle of the field, he is going to make 1 or 2 guys miss. Keep that in mind. You want that matchup against these linebackers. Now they're actually taking him out of the game.
And they'll check Tristan Airy out.
But watch this. If they do throw this ball one more time, now you've got this defense spooked, so they're going to play a little bit of a soft zone, and these safeties are so far apart, middle of the field's wide open.
Hernandez over the middle. He's got a man. Flag thrown in the end zone. The ball was separated from the receiver on the play by Jordan Deck.
Targeting call here.
targeting, and a touchdown. The ref signaled targeting and touchdown. And Jordan Deck, the sophomore defensive back, can't believe it, but the receiver still in the end zone and injured on the play.
I'm trying to think, what is the defensive back supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? He didn't lead with his head. I don't think so.
We'll take another look in slow motion here. It's Darren Nickerson, the receiver. Nickerson comes down, and I don't believe that to be a targeting call, LD.
Oh, that's a great defensive play.
That's a shoulder hit.
Yeah, great.
He wasn't leading with the helmet.
What is he supposed to do? I want to know. My Twitter handle's out there. Let me know what you think this kid's supposed to do. But this is football. You go up there and you hit him to shoulder. That's exactly what you do. Nowhere near his head.
Wow.
He's below the receiver's shoulder line. Yes, the receiver's in a vulnerable position. But we're playing football. Let's keep this in mind.
So after the penalty, there is no touchdown. The ball is located on the 7-yard line where it's 1st and goal. Hernandez looks, delivers, jump ball. It's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. And who else but Connor McGrath brings it down.
He's been the best receiver on the field tonight. And he's proving you why. And they kind of went away from him, Doug, in this game. But when you need to make a play, here he is. He's dragging across. I can guarantee you he's the 4th option in this route because he's supposed to be the safety valve on the back end. This is a last-ditch effort just to throw it up, and why not to Connor McGrath?
And how about Hernandez going across his body to make that throw? McGrath with a terrific catch in double coverage. And now the Lions, who lead by 1, will go for 2. Khalil Smith, he finds his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
I can't believe this, man.
What a comeback.
Oh, my
2
God.
times tonight. What a comeback for Lone Star to come back from 14-0 to take the lead. They go up big. Then Reedy with a last-minute surge to take the lead back 32-19.
And it's, again, why you got to keep playing this game. You got to keep playing. You can never quit. This offense looked dead to rights. This offense, I was sitting there thinking, man, they're not even, we talked about them not getting third downs. They were barely even getting anything offensively. Then all of a sudden, like a switch went on. Just like the switch went off, it came back on when they absolutely need to make the play. Here they find themselves up 3 with 50 seconds left.
Yeah, 50 seconds on the clock. This game's not over. Dakari Dean on the return. Bounces off a tackler, stays on his feet, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Stopping the clock with 42 seconds left to go in the game, and Lone Star still has a fighting chance. They've got 1 timeout. They're on their own 40, 60 yards of field to cover.
Yeah, you got to go back.
And they can tie it with a field goal.
Yeah, they can tie it with a field goal. We know these field goal kickers came to play. They can kick. We got an injured Lion on the turf. 100% of cramp there to stretch the kid out. Man, just the turn of events in this game. Lone Star looked like they were about to blow this thing open in this 4th quarter. They come back with a pretty relatively conservative drive, with about 5-6 minutes left in the game. They did a couple of handoffs to Gross, and they had to give the ball back over. And just like that, this offense comes to life for the Lions.
Lone Star had a 12-point lead at 29-17. And now 32-29, Reedy on top.
Defense, you cannot allow anybody to get by you. And if I'm looking at a player to stop, you've got to look for number 0 here.
Blackstock throws it incomplete. Bryson Jones, the intended receiver.
Just such a bad design. You've got the best player on the field. He's back there pass protecting. That can't be. This is you've got 50 seconds at the start of that play. You need him to be somewhere drawing the attention of the defense, if anything. But more than likely, he needs to have the football come his way.
Second down. Blackstock throwing deep, incomplete. That will bring up third down. And they have not looked for Davian Gross on this drive through 2 plays.
Now you're going to need him to bail you out. It's 3rd and 10. Chances of you converting this it hasn't been very good the entire game, and you got to find a way here. Got to get him the ball, and everybody in this stadium knows that he's got to get a look here.
Blackstock, he'll throw, caught, midfield. Bryson Jones did not pick up enough for the first down. They spot him out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Oh, man. That's a big mental mistake.
And that is 4th and 2, LD.
Yeah, you as a receiver, you got to know that distance. You got to know, you got to take yourself 2-3 yards past the line to make, because the football is going to bring you back those 2-3 yards. So you've got to cut that route off about the 50-yard line, if anything.
This is ball game. Handoff, Gross. He'll pick up the first down. And Gross will keep the Lone Star hopes alive. They'll stop the clock temporarily to move the chains, and now it's running again. Under 20 seconds, Blackstock will clock the ball. 14 seconds left to go.
Doug, let's not underrate that open field tackle just now. If the defender doesn't make that tackle, Gross is gone. and then how is the dynamic of this game going to shift so quickly? Watch this. He gets it open. It's a routine handoff. You're only hoping to get a couple yards. But watch this play right there. And we know this kid can eat up angles.
Terrific job by Cade Hebel. Blackstock throwing. Jones downfield. Incomplete. It's out of bounds. Stops the clock with 7 seconds left.
Got to keep it on the field. Got to keep those fade routes on the field. Now, the receiver didn't help himself out. You got to cut that split down. If you're into the short side, give your quarterback areas. Give him some space. Now, receiver was double teamed. Somebody is open. That means somebody else is wide open. Now you've got to come off of that and find that soft spot. But they got to go now. 7 seconds. You're still at midfield.
This could be the final play of the game. Blackstock checks the Lone Star sideline. He runs, throws, over the middle, it's caught! 5, touchdown! No flags on the play! Winston Pollard, tonight's hero for the Lone Star Rangers as they win it in a walk-off touchdown pass. 35-32. Ball game.
What a game, man.
Unbelievable. The Lone Star Rangers. They go down 14-0. They go up 29-17. They go down 32-29. And on the final play of the game, Colin Blackstock finds Winston Pollard for the touchdown, and they win it 35-32. Are you not entertained?
Just wow, man.
Well, there's no question what the inside the NFL second half play of the game is. Blackstock finding Pollard open behind the defense. Touchdown, Lone Star. Ball game. One more look, LD.
Man, it was a thing of beauty. Blackstock steps up in the pocket, kept his eyes upfield, knowing the situation in the game, and what a great route by Winston Pollard to get in behind the defense. Here it is, field level. Great job, eludes the pressure. And I can't tell you, the last time I've been in a game, I had to stand up on this. This was awesome. This was great theater. This is what Texas high school football is all about right here, man.
Winston Pollard, the hero at the end. He had a great game all the way through, but certainly what he's going to be remembered for is that final play and the touchdown game winner for Frisco Lone Star. And you see Art Chris Mykowski walking with him there at the 20-yard line. We'll get set up and we'll have some words with Winston Pollard here momentarily. But what a performance tonight from Lone Star and from that young man, Colin Blackstock, who also joins Chris. So let's go down to the field now. Hey, Chris.
The heroes, Colin Blackstock, Winston Pollard, and we'll start with Colin going into that final series. Backs against the wall. What were you saying to your teammates before you hit the field?
I mean, this is what we practiced for. You know, we had like 58 seconds. You know, I got all the faith in my guys, got faith in him, and, you know, just do it as a team, win or lose. And I'm just super proud of my guys. You know, he may have scored a touchdown, I may have thrown it, but, you know, we got a great line, you know, protecting. Everybody's doing their job, and it ends up in a victory. So super proud of my guys.
And Winston, this is the kind of stuff you dream about, playing football in the backyard. Did it live up to the expectation?
It did. Man, that whole last drive, I was just, in my mind, I was like, this is what we've been practicing for. This is what we're working for. It's that moment. So when I seen that ball coming towards me, I was like, hey, it's that time. Ran into the end zone, won the game. That's what it is.
All right, guys, congratulations. Go celebrate with your teammates. The alma mater's about to play. Lone Star winners tonight over rival Reading.
Wow, thank you, Chris, and thanks to the players who made magic on the field here at Toyota Stadium tonight. Colin Blackstock and Winston Pollard, and we'll be back to relive it all here in just a moment on CW33.
CW33 High School Football Showdown is brought to you by Wendy's. Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles lets you choose.